It's almost 2 AM. I have 34 hours left until a pretty big test that I will have. However, this is the best time for me to make a video, because of course, why not? And I have had enough with stupid Java and C programming languages, so this break will help me get my mind in order. As we all know, Justin Roiland has been the center of the latest Rick and Morty surrounded controversy, because the voice actor who famously provides the voice of our two main protagonists has been charged with domestic abuse by his ex-girlfriend. Not long after these allegations came to light, the studio decided to part ways with Roiland and remove him from any future Rick and Morty project. Now, at first, the fans and people alike were torn into two groups. Those who started despising him for the domestic abuse allegations, and those who felt outraged by the fact that Roiland was removed from his own show. But, unless you've been living under a rock, a few days ago we found out that Roiland's case has been dismissed despite all the evidence, which might be true, might not be. He talked to some people as if he was Morty from the show, which is weird. That he did in fact talk to minors as well, which is just a huge yikes, my guy. Nonetheless, his apology on Twitter and lash out on people who tried to cancel him and didn't believe him, even though there was, quote, no evidence against him, made everything worse. Let's read it. I have always known that these claims were false, and I never had any doubt that this day would come. I'm thankful that this case has been dismissed, but at the same time I'm still deeply shaken by the horrible lies that were reported about me during this process. Most of all, I'm disappointed that so many people were so quick to judge without knowing the facts, based solely on the word of an embittered ex trying to bypass due process and have me cancelled. That it may have succeeded even partially is shameful. However, now that the legal case has ended, I'm determined to move forward and focus both on my career projects and restoring my good name. Twitter users, yes, the good old Twitter community, didn't waste a single second to go after his ass and just bring up all the evidence against him that's been piled throughout the years. Now, this might be fake, might not be, but one thing is true. We don't know everything. This case has been handled mostly quote-unquote professionally and in the legal scene, so we can only guess how much evidence there really was behind it, but there had to be some, because this has been going on for quite a few months now. Okay, but enough about this. Why is it better that Justin Roiland is gone? First of all, everyone thought that the show was gonna go to somewhat shit now because he has been removed almost instantly by Adult Swim, but guess what? He actually hasn't been in the studio since season 3 of the show. Co-workers claim that they only knew that Justin was in the studio when they heard his dog or his toy car rolling around in the studio, as if a toddler would have played with them. So there you have it. He only provided the voices, but we can be almost 99% sure that the story has been handled by Dan Harmon, beside the incestuous parts of the episodes, cause excuse me, but how in the hell did those get even made? Hello? Summer and Morty having a child together? Alabama brothers? Regardless, these charges were a huge deal, obviously. Whether or not they were fake or true, we don't know everything that went down behind the scenes. However, now that Justin is out, the question is, where will Rick and Morty go from now? We know that the series has been renewed for at least 70 episodes in May of 2018, and up until that point the show had aired 31 episodes, and ever since then the show aired 30 more episodes. After a simple basic calculation, we know that the series will keep on going on for another 4 seasons at least, which means that we will get 4 more seasons, worst comes to worst. The team is heavily working on season 7 as we speak right now as well, so we can be sure that Justin's leave won't affect the show all that much. Hell, there's a guy on TikTok who can voice Rick and Morty now, especially because he does the impressions really well.
Hey Rick, I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
Yeah, me too. I can't think of it though.
Well, you know what they say, if you can't remember something, it probably wasn't that important,
You can hear there's moments in there in his Morty that it's pretty much identical. There's little moments. His Rick is not there. We've actually talked about it, and he's still practicing, trying to figure the Rick out.
People think that the jokes will be lamer now that Roiland isn't in the picture, and that the series will become boring or lose its comedic value, which lent the series its popularity in the first place. However, since we know that Roiland hasn't been involved with the show since season 3, I really don't think that we have anything to fear. Alright, nobody can truly replace him doing the protagonist's voices, so we will feel his absence from the show, but we gotta accept that now. Maybe Adult Swim will bring him back later on, just like Marvel brought back James Gunn after firing him, but that's something that the future will have to worry about, not us. These past years, Dan Harmon's storytelling has been the backbone of the series, so I think that the series will be left in good hands, regardless if they decide to bring Justin back or not. Actually, wouldn't it be fun if we would see an episode surrounding the fact that Rick and Morty's voice actor is gonna get changed? Like, I don't know, maybe a storyline where something happens to our protagonists and their voice will be different afterward? I don't know, I'm just reaching. The show is undeniably good and funny, as long as we ignore the broken part of the community who actually look up to Rick and think of him as a character who is really amazing and cool to follow, show because of his I give zero shits attitude. So let's hope the series will continue generating joy to all the watchers, even if we will get new Slot Dragon episodes or whatever Harmon decides to put into an episode. As long as it's tasteful, I don't care, but let's be honest. When has an episode of Rick and Morty been surrounded by tastefulness? Yeah, that's what I thought. And to other people who are feeling that the series will be much worse without Roiland, look on the bright side. The series is most definitely gonna be better than Velma, so I don't know about you, but no matter how I look at it, that's a win in my book. But this is all the time we had today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to see some more content from me, make sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on any new videos, and if you thought this video was nice, make sure to drop a like and a comment below. Until next time, I wish everyone a wonderful evening. Bye bye.